The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. As we welcome you back to our gaming table in the shed, we jump right back into the battle with the spiders in the basement of Timmy's Tins. Nesolis, Kalam'Te, Truk, Aleyna, and Havok join forces as we continue. Enjoy the podcast. Hi, and welcome back to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Stitcher, all over the place. We're going to go around the table. Google Plus. Thank you, Mickie. We're going to go around the table quick so we can get right back into our combat, and we'll start right over with...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie.
JJ here, and I have an eyelash in my eye.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, no. Minus disadvantage on your next attack. Hey, it's Kurt. I am playing the Awesome Monk.
It's Kevin. I'm playing the Funny Bard.
I'm Britanny.
And I am Joe, the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We're going to be jumping right back in. And again, special guest Kevin, our red shirt special guest, is here with us today, and thank you to him for that. We're going to kick it right back over to Mickie in just a moment. As I let you know, we had finished our last session in the middle of combat with some giant spiders in the basement of Timmy's Tins, which is the baker of the local town. Our heroes are here to save the baker from his trouble of these giant spiders in his basement. We're going to jump right back into combat. Mickie, as our initiative keeper, is going to let us know what's up next.
And up next, Aleyna had just whooped the spider, and it's up for Havok.
All right, Havok jumps from a distance, much of a 60-foot difference at least. He assures that he is out of combat as he looks to his friend Kalam'Te, his new friend, and says, "Hey, my friend, be hardy. You can do this." And so effectively he uses his bardic inspiration on Kalam'Te.
Oh, nice.
So you now have an additional D6 serve in the next 10 minutes you can use at your disposal. Nice. That was a bonus action.
And Kalam'Te is down there in the storage basement of the baker, practically surrounded by 4 giant spiders. Although Aleyna has just wiped one of them out, there are 4 remaining. 5 originally. There are 4 remaining, one sitting in a puddle of its own goo. Down where Aleyna and Kalam'Te are amongst those giant spiders.
And Kalam'Te is not looking well.
Who's up after
and
Havok?
That was just his bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
And now it's his standard action or action in this edition. He will use his vicious mockery again at another.
Yes,
he will insult another big, nasty.
The closest one down there would be the first one, number 1.
Number 1.
That was on the left-hand side of the stairs as you look down into the basement.
Okay, so with that, I roll a D4 for my proficiency bonus.
Now, last time you said that you were calling him like a 20-legged, nasty, slimy thing. What is it this time?
This time he's going to say something about go back to your mother-loving... mother-loving home of slime and filth and never come back again, so to speak. Something to
Your mama was a sugar ant.
Yeah.
So they had, if I remember right, there was a DC or a wisdom saving throw.
It is a wisdom saving throw this time, DC 15.
I will tell you, I rolled 11 again.
Okay, so
the same number I rolled last time.
That is a failure.
And a giant spider has no wisdom modifier, therefore it's a flat 11. So it's a failure.
So he will take psychic damage
to
his mind.
Psychic damage to his left front leg.
For 2.
2 damage.
All right. He is now at a disadvantage until the end of his next turn.
Got it.
Yeah. Got to remember that.
Yes.
He's got disadvantage.
Yes.
And after Havok go the spiders. 1 and 2.
Havok will move a little bit closer in.
Okay, so like down 1 or 2 steps, maybe?
He's getting a little brave now, so all that insulting he's been doing.
Maybe the spiders are married.
Yes, maybe.
Perhaps, right?
That's
all
right.
right, so at this point, it's just spider number 1 who is going to take a lunge towards... Actually, you know what? It's going to spit a web at Kalam'Te.
Oh, nice.
And this is a +5 to hit. I roll a 12 plus 5 is 17.
That will not connect.
So a web flies right past your shoulder and over Aleyna and onto... It covers the body of the other giant spider that she killed.
Nice.
And that spider just has a big, ooze of webbing fall over it.
Ew.
Who's up after that?
Nesolis. Nesolis does not appreciate spiders at all. So she will Eldritch Blast that mofo, because why not?
And that would be spider number 1.
Spider number 1. And here we go, my giant D20. Ooh.
Giant D20.
12. Come on, baby. Woohoo! 16.
16 will hit a giant spider number 1.
I like it. Ooh, I like it like that. 9 damage. 9
damage. All right, you got it. So spider number 1 takes that Eldritch Blast. I'm curious, for Nesolis, what does the Eldritch Blast look like?
So for Eldritch Blast, she takes her arms and whips him in front of her and just goes, "Brah!"
Wait, how does she go?
I'm sure it's magical. I'm sure it's magical energy of some type. What color is it? I always think of Eldritch Blast as
It's
purple.
like yellowish.
But what do I know?
No, hers is yellowish.
Okay.
Because, why
Okay.
not?
Because why not? So a yellowish blast, is it like a stream of energy that flies from her
Absolutely.
hands to the bad person?
It's rage.
Okay.
It's rage from deep inside in her little belly. Her
Oh,
17
it's adolescent rage.
It's
okay.
adolescent rage. She's
Okay.
17
I
years
got an angry
old.
17-year-old with a crush on me?
She's very emo.
one who can shoot yellow death energy from her hands.
Yes.
I got to be careful here. I'm just a humble monk. I lived in the woods with a druid for years.
So that
goodness.
spider glows with crackling yellow energy for a few seconds before it steels itself again and is ready to attack Kalam'Te again. Although it's not its turn, it takes a few moments to recompose itself.
It's Calamity's turn.
Calamity's turn.
Kalam'Te.
I'm going to go for the big old heavy swing again.
Go
See
for
if this
it.
works.
All
Let's
right.
see. Can he
You know
hit?
your target number now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
God bless. Maybe you shouldn't do that anymore.
Wait,
Just to,
Minus
you have
5 is
a-
a big hit.
You have a special thing.
-5, yeah.
do you want
what is
it?
Oh yeah, don't you
Bardic
have a
Inspiration.
special inspiration?
Yeah, you add a
Bardic
D6
Inspiration,
if you
want.
like.
Yeah.
But what do you got? You're
I
at
have
9
to. I have to roll a 6 on this.
You can do it.
You still
What's your
have
hero?
You
What's
still
your
have
hero
more
point?
hero points.
What's
though.
your hero point?
You
What are you
started
talking
with
about?
5.
Oh my
Don't
god,
do
wait.
it both.
What do you
All right.
got? What do you have before you roll?
I'm going to roll a Bardic Inspiration currently.
I'm curious.
What's
have-
your number?
I have an 8 with
Okay.
that's the modified -5 8.
All right, so you're starting at 8, and you want to reach 14.
Inspiration.
Bardic
Hands
inspiration from Havok. Give me up.
You know
Oh,
it,
yeah.
baby.
All the brothers in the street still trying to work it out. Yeah.
So hands just went up in the shed in celebration of a 6
yeah.
on the Bardic Inspiration.
Fight
die.
power with that
There was-
beat.
All right,
But thank you to special guest Kevin for the Bardic
There's like an
Inspiration from Havok.
18% chance of rolling that.
for 24
Yes.
damage.
24 damage.
Whoa,
Now
drops it.
I would like
Drops it.
JJ to explain what it looks like when Kalam'Te takes this half moon cleaver of a sword into a giant spider and removes its life from it.
So he's going to whenever he uses a power attack, I imagine he kind of takes this sword up and over and behind his back
Conan
and brings
style.
it all the way forward down onto the thing.
So
and
some kind of Mortal Kombat
Pickaxe.
finishing move. Kind
exactly,
of thing, right?
like I mean, he up on one foot and brings
was
the
that
foot
you?
down to add more power attack into it.
All right.
And when it finally connects, it's going to pierce his thorax, and he's going to drag the cleaver up
rip it all
through the
open.
rest of the body.
Nice. So this spider is almost cut in two, and it oozes itself out onto the floor. And those who had, if you remember, in that last round when Kalam'Te missed and hit the nice thunderous sound on the floor and the spark that shocked some of the spiders, this one connected, and that's what happened. He practically cleaved a giant spider in two, and the thing just kind of twitches over and over on the floor before
Disgusting.
finally descending into unlife.
Yes.
So spider
Beautiful.
number 1 is now deceased. You have 3, 4, and 5 remaining.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but can you explain the layout where they are?
For now, the way the whole scene sits, at the bottom of the stairs, first is
There's
Aleyna,
me and
then is
Kalam'Te.
Kalam'Te, essentially right at the bottom of the stairs in a 20 by 20 room.
Okay.
At the far corners, if you're at the bottom of the stairs looking forward, there's like 1 spider coming towards you and 2 coming from opposing corners. So essentially 3 coming towards you,
All right.
kind of converging towards
So-
where Aleyna is. And then up behind you is a light source currently held by Truk. I almost said Took.
Oh, good.
Truk.
Fool of a took.
Fool of a Truk. Yes. The light source shining down, and you can just see the shining, whatever it is, 57 eyes of a spider in front of you. And those are starting to converge towards you. So the light's up behind you, and up where that light's coming from is Truk, Havok, and Nesolis.
Okay.
That's your scene.
So, stairs.
Yep. And you are at the bottom of the stairs. Everyone's
Okay.
behind you. You
Me,
were first.
Kalam'Te,
Yep.
Spider 2, Spider 1, both dead.
Dead.
Carcass.
4,
Kinda
5, 6.
Oozing. You can still hear the nastiness of the spiders kind of falling apart.
That's hot. Next.
All right. What's
Spiders
up?
3, 4, and 5.
Hey, guess what? You just asked me to describe it, and here they come.
Does your warlock have an area of effect spell that you can just rain down on them?
So
Not yet.
I'm going to go just right in a row to get them done with. The first spider attacks with a 13 to hit Aleyna. Is that
No.
hit? A 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And the last one with a web, an 8 to hit.
No.
Okay, so the 20 will hit.
Yeah.
You will take 2 plus 3, that is 5 piercing damage,
Okay.
and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
For poison.
Yes.
Your poison.
Kind of feels like the
running
last time
through
you got
my
bit.
veins, your poison.
Okay.
You went from rap to
I went from rap to
Explain
Alice
it again.
Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like poison.
Constitution.
That's the way I roll.
Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
correct. Side note about
15,
Joe's pop
16,
culture,
17,
Poison was the first
19.
CD I ever owned.
Nice.
Their first album.
Band poison? Like
Yeah.
Talk Dirty to Me?
Yeah, exactly. Their first CD was the first
Poison?
CD I ever
Really?
owned.
Wow.
19.
19, that's a save, so you will take half of the damage I roll here, a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, because you know they had electric
Four,
guitars
so you
in that
take
time,
2.
right?
2 poison damage. Okay.
How else
So
do you think they got the
as-
bardic inspiration?
I know, right?
As the
Do we do negatives or?
the picture for everyone else watching, especially Kalam'Te, who's right behind Aleyna, 2 of the spiders lunge in. A web goes flying overhead. This web ball goes flying past her and just slams against the wall nearby and kind of just coagulates into a mess. And as the other 2 spiders are there, one lunges towards her. She dodges to the side. The second one hits her. And as it hits her, its fangs pierce past her. Do you wear armor?
Studded leather.
Pierce past her studded leather, and you see this, maybe a look of shock on her face as the poison courses into her veins and she falls back off of the spider's fangs onto the ground.
Oh.
Who's up next?
Truk.
Truk.
Game terms.
Yes.
Would I be dropped down to 0 or because I would be at -1? I don't know if there are
You're at
negatives. in
-1.
this.
Yeah, keep,
okay. So
keep
at
track of the
-1.
negative, yes. Although they won't be attacking you again because they're spiders,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it does matter in game terms
Okay.
overall, yes. So, Truk, you
Truk.
are now
Truk
up.
has to log into
you
his laptop.
you saw this happen.
Yes.
Yeah. The human portion of Truk, which is Kurt, is going to look at his character sheet on his laptop.
Totally good.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Go for it.
I wish I had some healing, but at this point in my life, I don't. So I got to keep charging in,
What
doing
you
what
gonna
I
do?
do.
You stepped a few steps down, if I remember, on the last turn. So you're ready
Right.
to charge in. There are no longer spiders flanking the bottom of the stairs, so you
Right.
could charge right ahead if you like.
Right. So I can make a straight charge in, and I'm going to remember this time to use my martial arts skill, which I've not been using
A monk has martial arts?
at first level, and I
So
blew
it's
it
like
last
clerics
time
having healing.
That's weird.
because if I make a unarmed or an attack with a monk weapon, which is all I do,
Except
I
arts.
can use my bonus action as basically an additional attack. I can make an unarmed attack as a bonus attack. So what I want to do is move to the spider number 3.
Do you want to get the one that just bit her?
Does it
Is
have
that
any
the
damage?
question? None of the 3 spiders that remain have any damage.
That's what I thought.
So you have one that's kind of a little back that just shot the web, and then 2 that are essentially right over the fallen body of
I don't
Aleyna.
like anyone biting my newbie friends. So
So that would be number 4.
So
as
I'm
a
going to come
technicality.
kind of flying down the stairs as fast as I can, quicker than you would expect that I am. And before you know it, I'm in there. I'm going to make a strike with my staff, which is basically at this point just a
Big stick.
It's just a big stick. That's all it is. Nothing fancy.
Kurt has a big stick.
But I'm
gets the
coming in
job done.
swirling.
It's wood, right?
It's wood.
So you have wood.
I have wood.
Big wood.
It's
I'm
big
coming
wood.
in and making a very fast strike with my big piece of wood
Okay.
into, hopefully, coming over the front legs and into the side of the head of the spider that attacked.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah. All right. Now, having said that, I'm probably going to roll a 3.
Yeah, because
That
that's
would
how
be
it works.
awesome.
Because it took you a minute to describe the fastest strike ever. Yeah.
I don't have to describe it if you don't want the flavor text.
Well, flavor text is delicious.
It is delicious.
And I roll a 5 plus something that's
Plus
not going to be
something.
enough to
Keep going.
hit.
Keep going.
Well, no, I mean, it's probably
How many heroic points do you have?
All,
Well, I mean,
all
I'm at,
4 of them.
I'm at a 9 before I roll my.
Okay.
I have to roll a 5 or a 6.
You know what your target number is, even though you shouldn't at this point. You still do.
Right, so I'm going
Because
to
I did
not
it.
use that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, use my martial arts skill to make an unarmed attack because I made an attack with my monk weapon. So unarmed attack
Okay.
is still a good attack for me. So I'm going to roll, JJ, correct me if I'm wrong, but unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
This time I will hit with well over 23.
Well over 23.
Well over 22.
All right.
And that does 1d4 plus 4 damage.
All right. Give me a total number there.
come
Against
on.
spider number 4.
Come on, please give me a 4.
Okay.
3 plus
not a
4,
one.
7.
7 damage against spider number 4. You got it.
Better than nothing.
Absolutely.
So
Right.
I would say that
Thanks.
looked impressive. Right? I mean, Truk just went down there, and Aleyna maybe through a half slit eyes while the poison is coursing through your veins. You see this.
Well,
this
see,
fancy
it was a
move.
brilliant feinting with the staff, and then
Exactly.
this quick snap kick.
Yeah, that could be it. Definitely.
Totally.
exactly what
That's
happened.
exactly what happened.
Who is up after Truk?
Aleyna.
Death
Death
saving
saving
throw.
In
High
stereo.
five for stereo.
All right, so how 4 do the thing?
Roll a d20.
All 4 do the thing.
10 or greater, baby. Right?
Constitution.
No.
Okay,
Do I
how
lose
many
health?
hero points do you have left?
How do
4
you-
of them.
Wait, 4?
Okay,
Yeah.
use one
I've
of them.
rolled that once.
Use one,
Okay.
and it makes a success. You don't even
Wait,
need
how
to
did she
roll.
have 4?
You just use a hero point. Everyone
She
starts with
used 1
5.
already.
I thought we started with 1.
Everyone
Started with
starts with
5.
5.
Oh, I would have totally used my last turn.
For those who are just listening in, which I think is everybody, Kurt does not wear headphones.
Wait.
Everyone who wears headphones heard this.
I have in big letters here.
Kurt does not.
Hero point equals 1d6.
Yeah.
Before you rolled, we said you have 4 of them.
Yeah. So,
Aww.
with that in mind, we're good. So, Aleyna has successfully saved 1 time. Who's up after Aleyna?
That would be Havok.
All right,
Did we
Havok.
get more?
It'll be Havok.
Yeah, he said 5 to start.
Throws his utter insults again at these nasty
Oh, I
spiders.
need
Go
to hear
back
a new insult then.
Oh, new insult.
Yes.
I'm not really good at insulting spiders, so I have to come up with something here. Let's see.
Well,
want me
pretend
to-
you're insulting JJ.
You can go.
Oh, there we go.
You can go.
You hairy, tubby, goofy look. No, I'm sorry.
No, that's good because spiders still fit that. You're good.
No, that's my buddy.
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
Spider's your buddy?
Yes, that's my buddy I'm talking to
Yeah.
like that. So anyway,
I was thinking
we're
Snoop
going
Dogg.
to vicious mockery him again.
Here she is.
Are you going to hit
The
the
next-
one that Truk just hit?
No,
about
I'm going to go
you
for
and-
another one. I'm actually
Okay.
going to go for another one.
So 3 or 5? You pick.
5.
All right.
I'll go for 5. Let's see. I roll a d4 with the vicious mockery, and this time be 15 DC. Wisdom?
I rolled a 12 with no modifier. That's a failure.
That is a failure. So he takes psychic damage of 4.
4
Nice.
psychic.
Nice.
Yes, and he is at a
Five.
disadvantage on his next
Let
attack.
me mark that.
And
Maybe
then,
doing the disadvantage?
as Kevin was visualizing his friend JJ and insulting him, he now
Nice.
uses his bardic inspiration to uplift his friend.
Okay, cool.
So
All
we're
right.
back to that again.
It's okay,
How
you're
many,
red shirt. Kevin.
is there a limit
know,
to how
that's
many
right.
times that you can use bardic inspiration?
There is. I can use it up to my charisma modifier, which is 4.
Okay, cool.
So
This is one,
that is
two,
my
three. That was your
third
third
time.
Mhm.
That is my third time.
So who is up after Havok then?
That's my buddy.
That would be Nesolis. That would be
Nesolis?
me!
That sounded like Saunders.
Saunders! We need to bring Saunders back. So Nesolis is going to go down the stairs a little bit.
Okay. Get a full view of what's
Get
going
a full
on.
view of what's going on. She's going to do so. If she wants to check on Aleyna just to see if she's like breathing, or
Yes,
is that part of? Is that an action?
she's breathing.
All right.
You can tell she is not dead.
So she's going to stand next
dead
to
yet.
Aleyna and
Not dead yet.
channel
dead.
her adolescent rage
Nice.
at the spider. That
That would be number 4. Would be the one that bit her, if that's the one that matters.
the one that bit her. Is that
Okay.
the one that Truk just hit?
No.
No, he hit 5.
The one
No,
that
it is the one that Truk just hit. It is not
4.
the one that Havok hit.
it'll be the one that Truk just hit.
Yes.
So she's going to Eldridge Blast.
Searing electric energy,
crying
or yellow
out
energy
loud.
shoots out from her.
That's gonna blow. 14.
14 hits.
Oh, it doesn't blow.
It blows a little.
3 points of damage.
3 damage. So the yellow energy shoots through the spider, but it's barely affected by it this time.
And she's gonna say, "Get away from here, you lily-livered coward!"
Okay.
Right.
You know Havok's going to run if you say that.
See that?
Kalam'Te.
All right.
You talking about me?
Because it was so effective last time, I'm going to attempt to mimic my previous success with the next spider.
All right. Which one now, though?
I'm going to go up to 5.
5. That's the one that he insulted.
Yeah.
Okay. Havok insulted, yes.
That is very nice.
Please hit it.
That is a 14 on just the dice.
Yes.
Well, that'll work because
Exactly.
14 is its armor class.
And that's with the -5. All right.
Hey, so you're going to do a butt ton of damage, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
All right, let's
Bring
see
the
what we
pain, the
got.
hardcore
Right.
pain.
4,
Keep on rolling.
10 plus 10 plus 4 is 24 damage.
Okay, so now what does it look like this time? Same huge, bring the sword
You just
behind your
killed it,
head,
buddy.
stomp a foot down, the sword
Well,
comes
I was
down.
aiming for his thorax, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I only hit his head.
Okay, so maybe you hit the head right behind where it attaches to the body,
Exactly.
and it is no longer attached.
I just decapitated a spider.
Okay.
So it's twitching.
Yes.
It's got to be twitching.
Actually, its head falls right there, and its body runs backwards into the wall.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It explodes.
And it explodes, yes, in a maelstrom.
Michael
of
Bay's here?
nastiness.
Are we doing
To a
it?
green ball of sliminess.
It leaves a trail of ichor along the ground
There you
as
go.
it
Ichor?
runs back
Ichor.
into the wall. I say it how I want. You guys say when I'm the DM I can do what
What is
I
it?
want.
It's Ichor.
Don't correct me.
I don't know
It
that
is
word.
ichor.
It's what runs through ghosts.
ICHOR. I always say ichor because it's icky.
Yeah, that sounded. I like
Tomato,
that.
tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
I've never heard
Actually,
anyone
no
say
tomatoes
tomato.
came out of this spider, and no tomatoes were harmed in the making of this episode.
Absolutely.
So that
Who's
was
up after
fourth or
Kalam'Te?
third. Which one was that one?
That was Kalam'Te. That was
left.
number 5 is dead.
2 left.
There are
Spiders.
number 3 and 4 remain.
Spiders
So
remain.
number 3, the first one that took a bite at Aleyna, will now take a bite at Truk, who is right there. I roll a 4 on the die and add 5 to it is 9. That will be a miss,
He's
I'm
a
sure.
bit too quick.
And then number 5 is going to... Well, actually, let me see if he recharges the web first. 4. Yes, web recharges. It will shoot a web at Truk. It has disadvantage. 7 and 5 is 12. 12 does not hit.
Bruce Leroy, baby. Get off of him.
Bruce
Leroy
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins.
That's it. He's Bruce Leroy Jenkins.
At least we
That's
have
awesome
chicken.
right
That's
there.
it.
Bruce Lee, Roy Jenkins. Who is up after the spiders? And I think we're back to Truk.
I practice
to the
many
beginning.
styles.
Which style are you going to use this time?
I'm going to use my dragon style.
So you have spider number 4, which had bit Aleyna to near death, and spider number 3, which has not been touched yet.
Right, so
Both of which are right next to you.
Spider number 4 is going to feel the wrath of my bow staff.
Let's see.
Why is he
Staff
Latin
him.
American? Okay.
Do you think you're...
Kurt is dubbing himself. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
That's not bad. 14 plus 4.
That hits.
That's a
Hits.
hit. Yeah.
All right. And I get to roll. The bow staff is going to be
D6
1d6 plus 4.
Yep.
Oh, that's
See
not
what
a roll.
you got.
Oh, 1 plus 4,
one.
5.
5 damage.
Bad.
All right, so you hit that spider. Your staff practically bounces off of it, but you can see that you punctured one of its eyes, and it's like
Right. So I strike it in the eye,
Yep.
and then I get my bonus attack, which is I immediately hit and turn into a spinning back kick
okay.
for, which is unarmed strike. I have to roll. Let's see if we can hit it. Now, that's a difficult kick, so he may or may not hit.
It's kind of difficult, yeah.
But he does.
But
Because he
he
rolls a
does.
20
With
plus,
a natural 20.
plus 4,
20.
27.
Okay,
It's
so
a
in a
crit.
crit, you're going to roll your damage twice. Your damage die twice.
Which I like. So on an unarmed, that's 1d4 plus 4. So do I roll?
So you're going to roll 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. So 2d4. Come on, baby.
Okay, Pookie.
Come on, baby.
That's good.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Let's do the twist.
And what does it look like as you destroy the
Well, I mean,
spider?
that's
with
about
your
as well
back kick?
as I can do at this point. So I've come with the bow staff, and
So you hit it in the
strikes.
eye with the bow staff.
Yeah, and there's no pause. It's literally a strike, and then immediately all of his momentum torques through his torso into his hips, and it
Yep.
turns into a spinning back kick, hits the head, and his head explodes into green blobness.
All right, so the blobness happens, and there's one spider remaining. Who's up next?
Aleyna.
Aleyna.
You
Do
should
another
run
death
now.
saving throw.
Spider.
Spiders don't know how to run away.
Okay, so just
saving throw.
more than 10.
Roll that d20.
You could do it.
What you got?
There you go.
11, so that's two successful
successes.
death saving throws.
Absolutely.
And then who's up next?
Havok.
Havok.
What do you need? 3 to be good?
Cry Havoc.
3 to stabilize.
Now Havok has a little more courage with these.
With one spider left.
I bet he
these
does.
and he
After
takes
seeing
out.
them?
He takes out his rapier and goes to skew it.
All right, so you're going to run down the stairs
Yeah.
right into the
Skewer.
spider's
Right into the
maw.
spider. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. He can't look like a coward. I mean, come on. Let's be for real.
Well, not anymore. No.
not anymore.
Right. Step up to the plate.
Oh,
20
That's
on the
a
die.
20. on
Nice,
the
that's a
dice.
crit.
Yes. He
So
got, I
that's
told you
gonna
he's
hit.
brave.
What's the damage die?
The
Done.
Dave is D8. D8.
So roll the
2 days.
D8
Are you
twice
telling
and
us
then
or
add
asking?
your modifier once.
Oh, not so great. 4.
Roll it one more time.
3.
Roll the
Yeah,
D8
two.
one more time.
Yeah.
No, I rolled twice.
You rolled 2.
I rolled
Oh, you
twice.
did too.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 7.
7 damage.
Yes,
okay.
7 damage.
7 damage to that
That's all right.
spider. So it's a valiant effort. The rapier plunges deep, but it's right at the joint of one of its legs, and you manage to make that leg go limp, but it's not enough damage, of course, to kill the spider itself.
Well, he just wanted to get in there, make it look like
And
he
you
did
did.
something. He did
You
something.
did.
And then he says, "All my friends shall feel
And
so
what-
much better because of me now." Right?
What
So,
colors does he wear?
blue and purple.
So, Elena, you
Or
see
lavender,
this
actually.
flourish of lavender
Yes.
and
Yeah,
blue
more
over
lavender.
your head
Yes.
as the bard leaps into the fray
Yes.
while you are laying in a pool of poison
So were you
and
giving
death.
Bardic courage, or were you
Yes,
doing
yes, he is. He's actually going to inspire his new friend on this one.
Nessie.
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 Yes, Nessie. So
Nesolis.
you can finish him. I know you can. So Nessie,
Go,
you got an
Nessie.
addiction D6
Go,
if you need for the next 10 minutes.
So Nessie blows her hair out of her eye
Nessie blows.
And that is his last bardic inspiration.
and rolls a 6 plus a 3
Plus.
plus
your D4,
4
Nick.
plus 1.
Oh, come on.
What's the total number?
Can we-
I can't
14.
math.
14.
14 is
All those
exactly
rolls.
the number you need
Oh
to
my
hit.
good. Bardic inspiration.
All the rolls. All the rolls. And she deals 8 damage.
8 damage. So you feel satisfied in knowing that, was this another Eldritch Blast?
Correct.
That your magic was superior to the rapier the bard just shoved into the spider as well.
Yes.
But still, the spider is maybe half hurt, if you will.
I need to figure out another way to do more damage.
It's hard. It's hard where we are.
You're level
Yeah.
1, fighting spiders in a basement of a baker shop.
Yes.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. Exactly.
Kalam'Te,
All right.
finish him. Finish him!
Show.
Time left.
I'm not going
Get
to
over
power
here.
attack this time.
Okay.
I'm going to use my regular attack.
Yes. Let's do that.
I wish I would
put it on the
have.
die.
What you got?
okay, yeah.
But 17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah,
That will hit.
That will hit.
That will hit.
That will hit his mother.
That'll
will
hit
hit
the
his
one that's
descendants.
dead on the floor.
8 damage.
8 plus 15 is 23, and they have 26 hit points.
Yes.
Who did you just set it up for, Calamity? True.
True.
I got that actually like my man John Woo.
Doesn't the spider
I got that hands like I was brought
Doesn't the spider get to go before that?
Oh yeah, we skipped the
Probably.
spider.
Oh,
Spider's going to take a lunge.
Oh,
Bring it on,
Truk
baby.
First.
Bring it on to my 17 unarmed
Here is
AC.
a bite. Oh, you're going to get hit now. 10, right? 10 hits you?
No.
No?
No.
Let me roll again. Hold on. 10. I rolled the same damn number.
talking about Bruce
Not even
Leroy,
close,
baby.
baby.
All right,
All
Bruce Lee.
I do is I just go Nagashi and it just slides right by.
Okay. So as
Taisabaki and it just slides right by.
a fluid follow-up
Was that
to
Japanese,
that, since
Chinese?
you're next in initiative,
That was the menu from John Woo's up the street.
since you're next in initiative, use your jujitsu and use your enemy's momentum.
And I think I have
against
like
them.
16 hero points left, so I'm going to use
16?
Yeah.
them
Oh,
no,
look
I
at
don't need
that.
them because I
You
got
know,
24
Oh my
to
goodness.
hit.
Did you say Tadashi?
24
At one
definitely
point,
hits.
yeah, he did.
Taisabaki.
Taisabaki.
Okay.
Which is
I was like, Tadashi.
I
Isn't
think
that the
he's
name
just
of the
naming-
characters in Big Hero 6?
He's just naming different sushis.
Yeah.
He
No,
doesn't really know
no,
what
man.
he's
Those
doing.
are mad martial arts terms.
Or companies
Don't
like Toshiba. And
So I hit. So now, what am I attacking with? Am I still attacking with my bow staff?
Unagi.
1d6.
Sendai, I don't
Toshiba, Sony, Kawasaki!
9. Can I augment that at all?
Yamato.
So on
Kenwood.
my primary
Oh, no.
attack,
Okay,
We
go
just
ahead.
lost
Bow
the
staff,
Asian
9
market.
damage.
9 damage. That will
That will
finish
kill him.
off the spider. What does this spider happen to
Fatality.
suffer at the hands of the monk?
Bow staff swept out all of his legs from under him,
Yeah.
and doing
And
so
then
flipped
kick
him
him
in
in
the
the
air. He
face.
crashed on his head and expired.
Oh, nice.
Exploded. Exploded.
Man.
Fired by explosion.
There's
Elena-
not nearly enough gore here.
Yes, Elena likes
Expired.
the
We are
explosion,
in
so-
a Michael Bay movie.
Doesn't matter, I'm passed out.
All right, so as we drop out of initiative, you have
Havok will try to administer to
you
Elena
have
if
a
he could.
fighter, unfortunately, laying on the ground, about to make her last death saving throw. Go ahead and
Oh,
do
yeah.
that and see if you stabilize yourself
Oh.
as we drop out of initiative.
Boom!
Yes, so the fighter will stabilize.
What,
You have
Havok-
a paladin who
Havok-
is on the verge of starting death saving throws, and others in the party who may or may not need assistance. Go.
Havok was going to do mouth to mouth to Elena, so
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Go
sure
ahead.
we're good.
So
with
maybe
that.
that's why she rolled a 19
Yes,
for her
that's
last death saving throw.
You breathed life into
So
her.
that's some life to life. He brings her back to life.
Life
Sorry.
to life
Life.
resuscitation.
I meant to say
Nice.
life to life resuscitation.
That's awesome.
So that's what's going on there. And oh yeah, Calamity! Somebody get him.
So as you guys are assessing the situation, Philip is at the top of the stairs where Nesolis and I think actually Nesolis is the only one still upstairs.
No, I went downstairs to hang out by Alyssa.
And
Aleyna.
Philip
Alyssa.
shouts down to the
Okay.
top, we need to find out where they came from so this doesn't happen again.
Give us a minute.
Now
Oh
you guys
my
go
goodness.
ahead.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Sure.
he's a pushy little bastard.
He's a bit
I pressed the
pushy.
button.
You better be happy we're here. What's wrong with this guy?
Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah.
Turk.
Wait a minute. I still need more mouth to mouth.
Turk?
Give me 1 second.
She's not quite alive
What's
yet.
with you
not
and
quite alive.
names?
Jerk.
I don't think I even
Trick.
took a hit.
No, neither do
But what can we do? What can we do about Kalam'Te over here? He's not in good shape.
Kalam'Te.
Neither is Elena.
But she's been, yeah.
Lena's being administered to. No worries.
Well, if nothing else, I could head back.
Apparently, Havok is trying to inflate her. So she'll be fine shortly.
So I don't have to suck the life out. Okay, let me suck it out.
If we have no better option, I could go back to the monastery and get Sensei. It's a 3-hour hike from here, but he could certainly heal all of us if necessary.
Excellent.
Or
Remember, however, you are gifted, and hanging around for 5 minutes is probably a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to
that
take this
too.
opportunity to spend a healing surge.
Oh yeah, we can healing surge, can't we?
What?
What? What's that?
Technically, you don't have to because a 5-minute rest lets you use a hit die anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
that's what
Either
I'm
way
saying.
it works. Yeah.
So I will use my healing surge to heal
Gives you-
for
All a short rest gets us is one healing die,
9.
A short rest allows you to use your healing, your hit dice,
right? Which is
and
this
since
point-
Which
at
is
level
one.
1 you get one.
Which is
anyway.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hit dice is this number right in the
So-
middle of the page, right?
if
Yes.
we are all
Really big
resting
number?
Yes.
That
for
one?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're a fighter. You get a D10. Oh, no, you did.
She rolled a 1.
Rolled a 1.
Well, you get to add your constitution to that.
All right,
so.
so we're
You
all,
get to add
we're
your
all taking a
constitution
5-minute
modifier.
rest. Actually, I don't need a hit die, do I?
Okay.
Are you hurt?
No, you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I was untouchable, baby, because of Nagashizuki
So now-
and Taisabaki.
Let's take a moment to look up his sushimi. Look up sushimi on your sheet. Everybody, take a look at your character sheet and see what you get back from a short rest. Because a 5-minute short rest is easy right here. You're in a safe place. You're in the basement. The only way in or out is the trap
Where
door.
do I find
You have
that?
defeated the giant spiders that had caused a problem here in Timmy's Tins storage basement at the bakery. And around you, as you are assessing the current situation, around you again, you see the storage area has a bunch of supplies. So there are still some burlap sacks of
I found a
grains
thing.
and such, some wooden crates
I
around.
get a bonus to damage if I'm only using one weapon.
It's added into your thing.
Excuse me. And,
Oh, it's already... Okay.
And amongst the things in the basement are some shattered crates and a mess that the spiders have created, a few webs here and there, the bits of Iker that have been messed, icky stuff, icky spider guts
Yes.
that are spread about. The multitude of magic and weapons that have been slung around in this 20 by 20 basement have left spider bits on almost everything here. And Philip is very curious to know what caused it all. And that is the situation you find yourself in about 5 minutes later.
I just want to, as a note, you guys will see Havok tiptoeing around almost as like, ooh, I don't want to touch that stuff. Nasty stuff. So you kind of notice that a little bit.
You're very metro.
I'm sorry, you put your mouth in my mouth, but you're afraid of spider guts?
Yeah, but
He knows where your mouth's been.
Yeah, at least he thinks he does.
He hopes he does.
He's used to wet things. So anyway,
Spider guts are wet.
yes. So yeah, he's just kind of like I say, tiptoeing around. Can we get out of here? As he looks to the group.
We have to
I
figure
want to
out-
look around the basement to see how the spiders got in.
So let's do a wisdom check then. Are you proficient in wisdom?
I am.
All right.
Oh, I got a good roll.
Well, we're going to start with the person who said it. And then we'll move on past there.
I have a 14.
Okay. With a 14, it is pretty clear there is one a wooden crate that is different from most of the others. It has some weird symbol on the side, and it looks like that there was a hole that it has an exit wound, if you will. Things came out of this crate, not into where everything else looks like it's been damaged from the outside. You find a crate where it looks like something came out of that crate.
Interesting.
Where did that crate come from?
Do you point that out?
Would anyone with
I do.
a higher roll looking around see anything different? Like a 23?
Just saying. Just saying, you know.
When Kalam'Te passes gas, you can tell what he had for lunch yesterday.
Wow.
I am very perceptive.
Yes.
Wow.
How
Now
was
this-
that? How
this
was that
crate-
Asian taco with kale on the side?
And I would mention as a character point to Havok, this crate that Kalam'Te has his attention focused on is very familiar to you.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a crate that you recall from 2 weeks ago.
Suddenly, he doesn't want to leave so quickly. He says, hey, that crate is, let me check that out. So he kind of goes over to it, and if there's something to pry it open or whatever, he'll try to do such.
Yep.
Okay.
You can see right from the outside, Havok, this is the crate that you delivered 2 weeks ago.
Oh, great.
So,
Now, that's up to him to say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
He hasn't divulged
Character
that
reference.
yet, but he might divulge it now. So the crate looks exactly the same.
It is the one.
It is the one. Now,
Yeah.
did I ever open it? No.
No.
Clearly
Well,
not.
this would be a great time to see what's in it. So I will try to pry it open if I can.
Inside the crate,
Hey guys, this crate's familiar to me. I was supposed to deliver this thing, but I never saw what was in it. So I'm gonna see what's in this damn thing.
inside it looked like there was some bits of bags that held things like maybe yeast and flour and what have you, but also a little ceramic or some kind of stone vase that is shattered open, and it has trails of spider webs leading out of it.
Is it magical?
Crazy.
Does anybody detect magic?
No.
No.
Is a
No?
warlock
Then
have
I
to
cannot answer to you, obviously, if it is magic or not.
Wait, I have Arcana. Oh wait, we're not using those anymore, right?
No, but if you can,
Actually, yes.
if you can explain how it's an intelligence roll.
Well-
Let's do it this way because we want to explore this. What would it look like when Nesolis examines this little jar?
So she would kind of like slep over and very uninterested, just kind of look into the box and then go kind of,
What's in the box?
Well-
what's in the box?
Well, also, I think she would deduce. I think you've already discussed that we don't see any large openings where spiders would have came through or something like that. So it's
Right.
kind of like
There-
Well, this
chances
chest was
are-
the size that you could have carried it here.
Yeah.
So it's not the size of giant spiders were in it. Something else.
So,
Alright, so-
stands the reason that you would think magic is at play.
Possibly.
So yeah,
So let's do an intelligence check.
instead of something natural.
Fine.
Is intelligence a proficiency?
It is.
So,
So make sure you roll the d4.
metagaming here. Are we going to
Yeah.
just use like intelligence check as detect magic?
It will be, if you were going to do an arcana thing, yes, but not as detect magic. Detect magic is still a spell.
Yeah, it should be.
This would be, is there something magic afoot here?
Gotcha, gotcha,
Not
gotcha.
Yeah.
detect magic.
Yeah, which would be more
So
detail.
detect
You should get
magic
more
is still
detail.
a spell or a cantrip.
Yes.
You should get more detail from
Got an
detect
8.
magic, I would think.
All right. So with an 8, about
Messy, messy.
the most you can deduce.
Oh wait,
Oh, wait.
11.
The most you can deduce
Yeah,
is
right.
that most likely this jar, this little bit of stoneware, held the spider eggs, if you will, and their growth was accelerated
Yeah.
by some unnatural means.
So there's something unnatural here that accelerated the growth.
Gotcha. Interesting. I think we've kind of deduced that. But anyhow.
Yeah, but
well,
I
maybe.
confirmed it.
Yes, you
But they
did.
Were, but they
Thank
were
you.
shipped. But they were shipped by whomever sent you with that crate.
Yes.
Is that
So
your
who
crate?
sent
Did
you?
you pack it?
I never got his name.
So
Did
you
I-
just deliver strange guys' boxes all over town?
Let's just say he was doing me a favor.
Whore.
And a really nice favor. In
Did you
fact.
say whore?
What?
Did someone say whore? Because that is so appropriate.
More than they know.
It's awesome. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So you did not pack the crate. You just delivered it.
I just delivered.
Do you have
delivered
the
it.
invoice, the packing slip, the charge
No.
order?
You're a monk.
I
Are
would
you
like
the
to
shipping
see,
clerk at the monk?
I would like to see the bill of lading
Why is the way of the
and
world?
all your paperwork.
Dude,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
awesome. Sorry.
Has it been another
Yes.
5 minutes yet?
Yes.
Are you healed?
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Has anybody attended to the unconscious fighter?
Yes.
she's
Remember the
doing
mouth?
great.
Well, there's mouth to mouth.
Mouth. That-
Yeah, but I mean, as far as up from the almost dead, has a single point of healing been done?
No,
I did-
not magical healing.
Okay.
every
Not
time.
magical healing.
Then yes, a 5-minute rest would happen. Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and use your hit die.
No one can heal, right?
No one could heal.
I didn't know if anybody had maneuvered a healing potion into their backstory.
So you're treating every 5 minutes as
5
a chance
minutes,
to
a
use
short
your hit
rest
dice?
is 5 minutes.
No. I'm saying every 5 minutes we can use a hit dice?
Well, you still need a long rest to recover the hit dice. That's an hour.
Okay, fair enough.
And at level 1,
Okay.
since we only have one hit die, you can use it in 5 minutes, but then you need to wait an hour to recover it.
Right.
Understood.
But she can make a death saving throw every 5 minutes.
She's already succeeded
she's
on the
fine
death
with that.
saving throw. She
Yeah,
has
she's
been
fine with that.
properly inflated by the bard.
Absolutely.
Well done.
She is no longer deflated to the point of death.
She owes me her
And
life,
now
though.
she has used a healing die.
I'm
a
still
hit die.
suspicious of you.
Yes, you should be.
You should be.
So how many hit points do you have now?
Well, I'm a little confused now because I had done a hit die earlier, but it hasn't been an hour, so I can't technically do the second one.
That's correct.
All right, but you did one,
right.
and that means you have that many hit points. How
Yes.
many is that?
That was 4.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So you are now alive with 4 hit points. For sure. You are no longer unconscious. You are able to participate in what is going on around you.
So Nessie.
So-
Go ahead.
Do I happen to know where I might find my contact?
Yes.
Joe? Yeah.
Well, you could go back to where you were. That meetup that you had outside of town, you could find that place again.
Okay. all I can tell you guys is I know where I met the guy. Again, I got some pretty useful information for myself, in fact. And so he told me just to deliver this. I thought it would be harmless. It was just supposed to be some supplies.
Likely story.
I'm just.
How long ago did you deliver this?
Do I believe him?
Yesterday.
Let's
Was
do
it?
this. It
I
sounds
believe
like
it a
a
couple days
wisdom
ago, I
roll
think.
to me.
Yes.
You are trying to intuit something.
12.
A 12. It's up to you whether you're telling the truth or not. You do a charisma roll.
Yeah, I thought that's what you might
Yep.
have me roll. 18 on the dice.
Okay.
So that puts him at 22. Without the proficiency.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing going on here. He received some information in exchange for delivering this package, and he thought it was harmless. Yes.
Yeah.
He thought it was harmless and then wouldn't go down.
Yeah,
Thought it was harmless and then wouldn't go down into the basement to deal with it.
Well, he said he was afraid of spiders. I think everybody's afraid of spiders.
yeah, it's very suspicious.
Says the disembodied voice, sorry.
Yeah.
Truk's feeling at this point is that he's obligated to return to the monastery. He's not going to get his bread.
You don't have
He's
your
got
bread
his
yet.
other supplies.
That's right. You
He's-
didn't get anything that you're supposed to get.
Well,
Bread's not going to be ready for a while.
he was happy to help with this battle, but his obligation is to his brother monks.
But don't you want to
Plot
find
hook.
out? Wait,
Excuse me.
wait, don't you want to find out where the spiders came from?
Plot hook.
I would, but you know.
But wait, no, don't go.
Wait, no, come back.
Why does this sound like
Says the president of the Truk fan club.
Wait, come back. No, you can't leave.
Unless she's wearing a plaid schoolgirl skirt, I'm not sure.
Probably.
Jailbait.
Is this a monk thing?
She gives you her best pouty.
we need to resolve this quickly, or I'll have to return to the monastery. They expect me by sunup tomorrow.
All right, we need to get this act together, guys.
You need an entire
Or else
day to get
Truk's
bread?
Gonna leave.
I have 2 days because of the travel time.
Well, we did solve the spider problem. What else do
We need to find out where they came
Let's.
from.
You said
We
you
need to
met
speak to your-
them somewhere outside of town.
Yeah, I don't really want to go meet him again. I mean, I got my information.
Well-
What else would I?
What information did you get?
This is classified.
Well,
Aleyna.
He could tell you,
gets
but then he'd have to have sex with
indignant.
you.
Yeah, something to that effect. With the strap on.
The safe word is keep going.
Nice. We're only on the second recording.
Mickey was drunk early.
Sorry, kids.
Thomas, stop listening now.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Well, I
So
mean, with
why-
all due respect, you may not want to tell us, but you just unleashed 5 giant spiders on this poor, unsuspecting family, and we need to know what happened.
Oh, so you're gonna guilt trip me now? Fine. You guys are quite persuasive. That's usually my thing. What's going on here? I feel like the Bugs Bunny.
The
Elmer
fox
Fudd
is on the other ladle now, isn't it?
What?
What?
Yes. Anyway,
It's a bard thing.
so fine. Let's go. If you're gonna go now, we could go now. I guess by noon I'll be able to have something to eat and enjoy myself.
Okay. So let's go find these people you got the box from.
Sure. One thing. Maybe we shouldn't all march there together. Looks kind of intimidating.
Truk and I will hang back. And
I figured you would want to do that. And I will go with Aleyna. And
Aleyna is definitely going.
we'll scout from a distance, right,
And-
Truk?
Sure, we'll take up the rear.
All right.
Calamity, maybe you go, on that note, Calamity, you go by yourself.
Wait.
Not a problem.
Philip wants to know who's going to clean up the basement.
Philip is.
Are you kidding?
Just use the flour to soak up the ichor.
That's going to be some delicious bread. Don't eat at the end tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, right?
How far do we have to go to this meeting?
It's about a half a day travel or so, right?
Is it? Okay.
Sounds about
Half a
right.
day sounds good to me. About a half a day. By foot.
Yeah.
By foot.
Yeah.
So, all right, well,
So we'll spread
not
out.
too
So
far.
y'all go. We will hang just far enough behind that we can be available if needed, but that we won't show ourselves.
That sounds good. And Kalam'Te, you can, like I said, go kind of be close by, but not too close.
Yeah, I'll pretend to be an escort or something.
Right. We look rather unassuming, Aleyna and I. Of course.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm 5'8" with big ass shoulders.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's flamboyant.
Yes, he's flamboyant.
Very,
That
very
evens out.
unassuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
Yes, absolutely. Opposites attract, okay?
So what is Truk doing?
Babysitting.
That's exactly right.
Sorry, Nancy.
Truk is remaining humbly.
Going to jail?
No, in his humble monk-like pose with his new friend Nessie.
Yes.
New friend?
And she's like asking, like peppering him with like endless questions. So, where'd you grow up?
Oh,
So, what's
my
your favorite color? So,
So,
What's your sign?
Tell me about the dark mage that stole your brother.
what's your sign? So, do you like to go out during long walks?
so I've
Do
been
you
meaning.
like pina coladas?
So I've been meaning to ask you, Aleyna, are you married?
I'm not.
You're not?
Question mark?
Darn it. Okay, well, maybe one of these days you could get married, and that'd be
No.
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 Oh, what a waste.
Are you asking? No.
She's looking for trouble and
Definitely
adventure.
no.
Not marriage.
No, I don't. What do you think I was asking you if I would marry you? Oh, that's marriage is for
What kind of a
fools.
question is that?
Marriage is for fools.
I
no.
agree.
Yes, I was
What kind of a question is that?
just trying to check out whether or not you would try to get married one day. Maybe, you know.
No.
No? Okay, well.
It's okay. I'm married to like the road and shit.
Okay. Darn.
Awesome. It's an awesome motto. I'm married to like the road and shit.
Well, maybe
That's
one of these
nice.
guys I'll find you this Prince Charming and you can get married. How about that?
Princess Charming?
Oh,
Ah.
Princess Charming. Okay.
He is dressed appropriately.
Nice.
You queen?
Yes, Princess Charming. All right. One of these days, then. All right. Well, let's head on as we continue to go there.
So the trip to meet your contact is yourself, Aleyna, and then Kalam'Te is kind of hanging along as an escort, providing an escort service, as it were. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're back from there another half mile.
Okay. So everybody's going, but you're staggered.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
staggered. Absolutely.
Okay. I get
Yeah.
it then. I thought there was some staying behind.
No.
Okay.
Behind, but not
Yeah.
behind.
Not behind.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Just not quite ahead.
Yeah, we're just
like
trying to.
negative ahead.
No,
Yeah.
just
Right. Like negative ahead, but
like
still
just enough to
progressing.
be like,
just in the rear.
Hi, I'm here,
Yes.
and I'm wearing violet and blue. Or lavender. It was lavender.
Lavender.
Damn it.
That's right. Get it
I
straight.
suck.
Yes.
Is it
Lavender.
like baby blue?
Yes. Baby blue and lavender.
As you approach the area, and it is, again, about a half a day's travel west of the town, which means you're going farther inland, as our map is, and the small, I don't know if you'd call it, a hovel or something, the small area that has one kind of a clay shack, or that'd be mud and daub shack, essentially, where you met your contact. That person who is, it is about a 5.5 foot tall person in a dark robe with the hood pulled over its head, comes forward and in a non-gendered voice speaks to you again and asks, "Why have you returned, Havok?" Now put the mic back after you cough. There you go. It's a podcast thing.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a question.
so.
So-
Play Trivial Pursuit.
There was something that I had to take with me not too long ago. You remember?
Yes, and I trust you delivered it.
Oh, of course. You know that was
Good.
part of
And
the.
my information was fruitful to you, yes?
Still working on that. In fact,
So why have you returned?
I've returned.
And why
Aleyna
have
does
you-
shifty eyes.
Why have you brought this person with you?
Oh, this person is
And why are there others following?
others following.
Oh.
There's
I
nobody following me.
see. And there's so you don't see a face. There's just a blackness. Think of like the Dark Riders and Lord of the Ring kind of thing.
Right.
Just a blackness there.
Right.
But the covered arms come up towards its head, and there's kind of like this mystical sense, and you hear I see minutes away others approaching, following in your footsteps from the town. Why are they coming as well?
I haven't a clue.
Havok.
I haven't a clue. They must be trying to harm me.
Oh! Give me a charisma roll.
Absolutely.
Did you say eek? Eek. Awesome. Where the hell did my die go? Oh, hey, I got a good number.
Yeah, that's not
Charisma's
good.
in trouble. Havok's in trouble.
How about a 6?
It's not 23, is
Yeah,
it?
this is classic why he is called Havok, because he gets himself in trouble.
You're lying to me, Bard.
Um,
This is your last chance to come clean.
I don't know these people. I mean, I saw them just a few days ago. Yeah, I don't know why they'd be following me.
I think it was
Maybe
this
they
morning.
want something.
The dark hooded figure turns its visage towards Aleyna and says, "Perhaps you could answer. Why are you here with the Bard?"
What's in the box?
What's in the box? No, like for real. Why are you here with the Bard?
She doesn't have to answer you. In fact, I want to know what happened with that box you gave me.
What's in the box?
It's getting brave now.
I'm sure what was intended to happen has already happened. Is
And
the
what
baker
was that?
dead?
Oh, so you're trying to murder people in my name? How dare you?
Nonsense. You were the one who delivered it, Bard.
I know, but I didn't know what was in the damn box.
And you didn't look before you brought it? What a fool.
Oh, my goodness. Aleyna, can you bash his head in or something?
I look at you and I'm like, you are stupid. You are freaking stupid. I hope whatever information you got was worth it. No, the damn baker ain't dead.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So how do you feel about that? Suck on that.
What the
And you know, actually,
To revise my last answer, I'm not here with him.
that's actually a really good place for us to stop this episode of Adventures from the Shed. We're going to wrap this one up as we are at the hovel of the contact that Havok has made, who had instructed him to bring this crate to the baker just a couple of weeks ago. It eventually turned into a few large spiders, giant spiders, who are trying to kill the baker. And the rest of the party is on their way to this location as we wrap up this episode. Everybody want to say?
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Bye.
Following the clues found in the basement of the baker's business, the Bard Havok leads the party of adventurers to confront the mysterious stranger he made a deal with weeks ago. The unknown continues next episode. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.